everyone, it is me again, Asriel here, back with some more Minecraft Hyper Ultra Modded. Now, you might be wondering, well, why do I have this thing here, or like, that thing there? Well, this is supposed to be the beginning of the video, but really this is recorded after about 5 hours of playing. And yes, that is supposed to be a teleporter. I already have a teleporter here. What the heck is that noise? Anyways, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna explain a few things. Not just because, well, this is technically the end of my recording session, but really it's not. It's weird. It's kind of like, let me turn down my volume a tiny bit. That's like off. But really it's kind of like games where like, or at least any kind of like awful storytelling that begins at the end and then goes back to the beginning. But basically, this is supposed to be the intro, and also I was gonna explain why I had a bit more progress than last episode, mostly because I lost the footage from last episode. But yeah, this episode is gonna be really short because a lot of the stuff I'm doing is pure busy work. Just pure busy work. Because the stuff I've been doing is like waiting for material to process, trying to build better machines, trying to make parts for my first rocket. I just came back from the desert and I just made some tracking circuits, but I require 4 tracking circuits for the guided computer that is supposed to be on the rocket, or otherwise you can't go anywhere and it will just fall back down, pop, explode. I also need to build the rocket fueler. I need to also probably put some satellites into space. Probably. I suppose it doesn't work that anymore where as long as you have a space station with a built-in warp core, you can just go to any planet. I have a lot of dilithium for that, so I suppose it's fine, but a lot of stuff I did was just busy work. Busy work that no one wanted to do. I can actually pull it up right now. So what happened really was that there's 2 videos because since my other hard drive died, I had my space essentially cut in half from 1 terabyte to 500 gigs. So I was recording, and I was like, okay, I've been recording for 3 hours. Normally 3 hours is when the cutoff point is perfectly fine. Well, it actually ended at 2 hours and something minutes. It's fine though, because how I record is that I record MKV, which is a open source format that is supposed to basically be the stand-in for MP4, but it's uncompressed. So it carries the exact same data of MP4, and it's also uncompressed, seeing as it actually forces higher bit rates. And then also, you finally have the conversion to MP4, and I can't play that MP4 because the MP4 has things functionally in the wrong places, because how recording with MKV is a lot better than recording with MP4 is that MP4 is a format made by a committee. If you ever know what committees do, just make things like really, really, really strict, or maybe it's open source, but it's still like it only works in one way because MP4 been with us since the early 2000s. So how MP4 works is that at the beginning of the file, as soon as it's starting to record, a start sector, or whatever it's actually called, is made. And then all of the data is recorded and recorded and recorded. And then you have to finalize the file by writing the ending portion to it. So, I think it is Move Atmos, I think. I am not quite sure. But that is what tells the file how to start and stop. And it should be split into two sectors, beginning and end. Now, that might be completely wrong. I'm trying to go off of memory, not from Google. So it might be completely wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments. But, when MP4 doesn't properly finalize, i.e., if like the power goes out or something while you're recording, it's just gone. You can try to put the ending of another file onto that file using a hex editor, but good luck with that, because most likely it would be more corrupt than if you just re-recorded it. Well, I can't re-record most of my videos, so I have to use MKV, which writes that final sector as it goes along, and it just literally just moves it as it pleases, so that even if it does have a bit of a abrupt cutoff point, the only thing that will happen is that there will be nothing after that point recorded. It would just be a completely intact video. And that's what happened to me about 3 hours ago. So that's why there would be a black screen or a sudden jump cut to a later or different screen. And yes, I'm still jaded about my loss of the other SSD because, well, I needed the space and the speed. Well, I think that'll be it for this rambling, at least for the beginning. I'm also actually gonna be sorry, probably, that this video isn't 30 minutes long like it usually is, because I functionally couldn't get anything to be 30 minutes that wasn't just me in silence, because all I was doing while I was playing Minecraft and listening to various YouTube videos. And I suppose none of you want to hear what I've been watching, so might as well just like put in the like standard music. Now I'm gonna try and keep it 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, but I'm not sure how long this episode is going to be, because normally people like long episodes. That's the reason people subscribe to gaming channels, so that they can actually see like a pseudo walkthrough of the game. And they also enjoy, well, if they really enjoy people's voices, they want the episode to last a lot longer. So, I'm sorry this episode isn't as long as usual. I just was burned out because I've been playing Minecraft and getting frustrated at the fact that shit is so hard to make for about 3 hours. I mean, seriously though, this stuff is really hard to make, because the resonator is perfectly fine. That is just some stone, that is some resonant redstone that I just found in the miner majigger over here. But then I also need more space in the computer, but that requires a whole host of crap. I need more stuff for the rocket. I think I have enough liquid fuel things. I do have 5 rockets. I'm using the liquid fuel engine, so I think we need more for that, because I wanted to get the advanced rocket engine, but I can't because I don't have any iridium. At least iridium ore from the mod that can actually allow it, because I do have iridium shards. if I put the iridium charge through the compressor, that basically you get the iridium ore, but that can't actually be used for anything. You can't smelt iridium ore from IC2. So that's why I need iridium ore from either different, I think they're from different planets, or maybe I need iridium ore from different parts of the world, which shouldn't have been a problem because I made I made this world with advanced rocketry enabled. So all of the stuff that should have been generated to keep the world happy and full of new content should already be here. There should already be large deposits, well not large deposits, yeah, they're kind of rare, but like there should already be deposits of, deposits of iridium everywhere. At least very rarely. Cause, think about it. This miner is mining in... It's mining in a radius of 32... I think that's centimeters squared, which technically means 32 blocks squared. Well, actually, that's not how a radius works. Because radius is distance away, so that's 32 centimeters. Which technically means 32 blocks. So 32 blocks away from the miner is mining. 32 blocks in every direction. 32 blocks up, 32 blocks down, which I can't do because it's bedrock. 32 blocks that way, that way, that way, and that way. There should have been... Oh, that's also filtered, so that doesn't mine everything. There should have been at least some iridium around, because it is 32 blocks, 32 blocks, 32 blocks, circle. So, yeah. There's just so much stuff that is impossible to make. And also having to deal with the flux networks now. Because I want, or some kind of wireless thing. Because I want wireless power. But, well, if I think it's Ender.io that has this. So, let's see now. Or maybe I can just do wireless. See, I was gonna try and use the RF transmitter, but that only has a range of 4 blocks. Now, there is actually a way of sending power wirelessly. So, if I do RF, and then it will actually look for everything that has RF. So, for instance, if I go to flux networks, this is wireless electricity. That is completely wireless. But I need eyes of enders. I have flux. I have obsidian, but I need eyes of ender. Now I did have some eyes of ender, but priority 1 is the guided computer. So I kind of have to farm endermen for the next episode. And also I got my cool stuff from my endeavors, like I got capacitors from Ender.io. I actually have the Ender, 2 of them. The Ender, which is, it's supposed to be a good weapon, but look at the stats. Yeah, it's only 7 attack damage. This thing has no attack specification, meaning that it probably has a very, very high attack because it's not constrained. It's most likely constrained to the mode, actually. So there's a lot of stuff I got accomplished, but again, if you're gonna complain that it's short, none of it has my voice in it. All of it just has all different YouTube videos, and none of it has my voice. Absolutely none of it has my voice, because I just sat there playing Minecraft muted. And also, I've been recording for so long, the sun is actually rising. That told you how long I've been playing Minecraft for, without sleep. So, enjoy the musical episode. Enjoy the musical episode.
everywhere. Freaks and fairies, dykes and fairies, tell me where it's empty. Tax the rich, feed the poor, till they're rich no more.
Infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power. Infinite power. infinite power, 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 power. Infinite power.